Imagine a 4-hour business meeting, fueled entirely by lobster and wine.
Oh, man.
Right. And the dress code is like linen shirts and Birkenstocks with socks.
Naturally.
And millions of dollars in maritime shipping contracts are on the line. Welcome to the deep dive.
Yeah, that is exactly the reality of Posidonia, which is, the massive global shipping exhibition in Athens.
Officially, it's a trade show,
Mm.
but unofficially. I mean, going by our sources today, industry veterans like Karen Martin, John Chaplin, and Simon Ward,
Yeah.
they describe it as this relentless month-long marathon.
Oh, absolutely. It's mega parties, 30-degree heat, and just high-stakes networking. So today, we're arming you with a sort of tongue-in-cheek survival guide for next week's 2026 gathering.
Because before you can even think about networking, you have to literally survive the environment.
You do. You look at the packing list for this thing, and it reads less like a corporate trip and more like a, I don't know, rugged expedition. Veterans of this event pack literal survival kits.
Wait, like what?
Well, we're talking moisturizing eye drops, hand sanitizer, blister plasters, and clothing with extremely deep pockets just to handle the sheer deluge of business cards.
Yeah, Karen Martin actually stresses that worn-in shoes are an absolute non-negotiable because you are walking an exhibition floor the size of a small country.
Exactly. And then you have John Chaplin's warnings about the Airbnb trap.
Oh, right, the Airbnb trap.
Yeah, he says to pack extra underwear and, accept that your duvet is just a folded cotton sheet.
And never trust your roommate to buy groceries unless you strictly want to live on watermelon,
Right.
which is hilarious. It feels like packing for a desert survival reality show. I kept wondering, why do executives willingly subject themselves to this physical gauntlet? It seems like a massive waste of corporate resources
Yeah.
to just like sweat in traffic.
Well, think of Posidonia like a corporate pressure cooker. I mean, shipping is a trillion-dollar global industry built almost entirely on trust.
Right. Okay.
So you need to know how a partner acts under stress. This whole crazy environment actually strips away the polished corporate veneer.
Oh, I see. So seeing how someone handles a missed taxi or, chronic sleep deprivation tells you exactly how they might handle a delayed cargo ship or a supply chain crisis.
Precisely. It reveals character.
Ah, that makes perfect sense. If we can survive this logistical nightmare together, I can trust you with my freight.
But bringing extra underwear doesn't protect you from the psychological toll, right? Which brings us to the real hazard, the social gauntlet.
Yeah, the social minefield. Chaplin actually built a brilliant taxonomy of these dangers, those lobster and wine marathons we mentioned. He calls that Lunchadonia.
Lunchadonia, and the hangover from that leads directly to beef barf.
Oh, beef barf, that is rough.
Yeah, which is that specific severe morning anxiety you get upon finding an overpriced steakhouse receipt in your jacket pocket.
Honestly, if you've ever felt trapped in a repetitive networking loop at your own industry conference, Posidonia sounds like that just multiplied by a month. Chaplin even coined possiboria for the chronic boredom of people endlessly asking, tell me about your taxi ride. Yeah, over and over. Martin actually advises dealing with this by making immediate peace with FOMO, the fear of missing out.
Because you literally cannot attend every party, forum, and symposium without breaking down. You just can't.
Right. It's so easy to dismiss all this posse drama and, dodging the guys in overly fitted suits that Chaplin calls posipazurs as just a giant, ridiculous frat party.
Yeah.
But we have to acknowledge the gravity here. Real macroeconomic business is happening beneath all that.
Oh, definitely. Simon Ward captures that perfectly by adapting a famous Samuel Johnson quote. He says, if you are tired of Posidonia, you are tired of shipping.
Wow.
Yeah, beneath the exhaustion, this event is the beating heart of European and arguably global shipping. The market intelligence gathered on that floor is just priceless. It's where the pulse of global trade is measured.
And the community actually leverages that immense scale for good, right?
Yeah.
You have industry leaders pulling together for causes like Karen Martin walking the May 31st 5K for the Seafarers Charity UK.
Exactly. That shared endurance is really the core takeaway here. For anyone navigating their own massive industry events, the tactics are pretty universal. Wear the comfortable shoes, hydrate, manage your FOMO.
And prioritize forging a few deep, genuine connections in the trenches rather than trying to make a superficial appearance at every single cocktail hour.
Absolutely. It's about quality, not quantity.
It really reframes how you look at the suitcase you pack. You aren't just packing for a conference, you're packing for a shared survival test.
Yep.
But it does leave you with a lingering thought.
Yeah.
As corporate exhibitions across all industries escalate into these spectacular month-long arms races of mega parties, does the actual exhibition floor still matter? Or has the party officially become the product?